Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, you may have noticed I've been absent for a little bit. Like, when was the official release trailer for, and the Decepticons released? There's been reasons for that, obviously. You know who I am. You know, school. Which I'm actually really close to getting done. I guess that's the benefit of being homeschooled, but I want to talk to you about the future of this channel. Uh, Now, I just uploaded Soundwave Reacts to Miku Beam, the sequel, as the time of recording this. And I'm going to be honest with you, that was the first stop motion I filmed in a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean End of the Decepticons hasn't been filming at all. I have been filming that. I've also been trying to finish that script. But that's not the update I want to give you. Now, this channel, it's not going away anytime soon. I'm not going to stop uploading anytime soon. However, if you follow me on Instagram, a few weeks ago, I put up a story asking people to send me figure suggestions of older figures they think I might like to enjoy. And I just want to tell you guys that I am leaving the mainline collector community for Transformers. And you who follow me on Instagram, and no, I did get breakdown finally after I got scammed once, and actually ended up paying way more than I ever wanted to pay for a really dumb remold. Let's be honest here. It's not a good remold at all. It's very simply put lazy. Now, I understand that remolds need to happen for Hasbro to give us great figures like Primes over there. But still, Breakdown was very lazy. The only real remolding he got done was to his legs and chest and head. That's really about it. So, like I was saying, I'm leaving the collecting scene for mainline Transformers. That will be around the time Hasbro finishes the Age of the Primes storyline. So I'm still going to be collecting next year, as far as mainline stuff goes. Because, you know, I want the combiners. I want someone to represent them. And of course, those of you who know Hasbro, they just revealed the new Seeker mold, and they just put 86 Soundwave up for pre-order, which was a shock to me, because they revealed the Seekers before we even knew Soundwave was, when Soundwave was coming out, or before we even had a concept for them. So for modern figures, next year will be the end of that. I am still collecting older figures. Springer, Thrilling 30 Springer, obviously. He's one I've been wanting for a while, and I got him back in June after the whole breakdown thing. Now, more reasons I'm leaving the collecting community. I'm not sure how much of this I can talk about here on YouTube. But during the whole SS-86 Megatron reveal thing, one collector got him early and showcased pictures, and unfortunately, that collector was sent some very not okay messages. First of all, I don't condone anything that can I don't condone any messages that are deemed inappropriate or really anything that puts a person in danger at all. First of all, I have a whole highlight thing on my Instagram. If you guys want to go see some serious talks I've had over there. But he got some very not he or she, I don't know who they are or anything. All I know is a collector got Megs early, and someone sent some very not appropriate, harmful messages. So yeah, and like I said, breakdown. His case is one of the big ones because scalping has just gotten horrendous in the Transformers. Like, I was on eBay the other day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I seen the little hot rod for Star Convoy, the new Star Convoy Hasbro released, and that was outrageous. Like, $30 was how much he was, but like, no, I know people are paying that. I don't think you should pay that for such a small thing that you're probably not even going to be able to keep track of, really. And just love the primes. Also, I've been going up to like 98. I think I seen 98 on Solus the other day. And yeah, no, that's bad. That's I'm not paying that. Luckily, I have Solus. I got it for like I think a couple bucks more than retail on eBay. After Walmart said they have one in stock, and I got that. I tried to order that, and then they said, "Oh, we're sorry, we didn't actually have it in stock." That was a whole big load of garbage. Let's see. As far as Masterpiece goes, to those of you who know, I do own some Masterpiece figures, specifically MPM stuff. I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but I own a lot of MPMs. Okay, just because that's I grew up with Michael Bay's Transformers. I grew up watching and loving the first 3 movies. Even when the last 2 Bayverse movies came out, I loved those, but I was young. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't even 10 in 2014, so like, I was a dumb kid. I loved them. Now, as a 17-year-old who's getting ready to go face the world, yeah, Age of Extinction last night are horrible. 0 out of 10. But I still appreciate those designs. Like, those who know me, you've probably seen my TOK the Last Night Voyager Optimus. I love that thing. That's the Optimus figure I've had the longest, in my collection the longest, as far as Optimus Prime goes, but I love that thing. In fact, I just gave it a more movie-accurate paint job, which I may post on Instagram. As far as normal Masterpiece, I'm going to start one of those collections. I technically started one of those collections back in 2018, around when I was like 10. I got MPP 10, who you guys have seen his box. Here's the thing about him, though. He's in his box, okay? 90% of the time, he's in his box, and he's just disintegrating. I'm going to be honest, he's disintegrating in there. Like, I took him out the other day, and half of one of the wheel joints was gone, so... And I also have MP21 Bumblebee, but he's broken. He has clear plastic syndrome, and for those of you who don't know, clear plastic syndrome just basically refers to clear plastic that is used and a major area of a figure that needs strength, and clear plastic isn't well known for its strength. Just ask literally any Bumblebee figure with door wings that isn't Rise of the Beast Studio Series Bumblebee. Because, in fact, just ask any figure with. Just ask anyone who owns a figure with clear plastic, and they're gonna tell you that stuff is not it. It's gotten better since I don't. In fact, I think the last major issue with clear plastic was SS86 Jazz, as far as I know. Because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been keeping up with Transformers that much recently. I've kind of been looking into stuff to kind of replace mainline Transformer collecting. Because just the other day, I built my first model planes. And this one right here, this is in F14, and this is more in, like, scale. This is really what an F16 would look like next to some of the car Transformers. And this is, if you're a Transformers fan, you already know, this is an F-22 Raptor, which I actually did use NPM Starscream to help with the paint job on that one. However, sorry, I just got text. However, I did break his wing joint. So note to self, if you have an NPM Starscream and his wing joint is loose, be careful if you're going to use the super glue joint, because that's what the super glue fix. Sorry, because that's what broke him. So I put a poll up on Instagram for that as well, and that's going to. I put a poll up asking if they wanted to see this one just get replaced with the same version, nothing fancy, and with the Revenge of the Fallen version. As you could probably guess, that went more towards his Revenge of the Fallen / Dark of the Moon look. Now it's more iconic, also it gives him more color. I'm not a fan of that, because to me, I take their slogan of Robots in Disguise very seriously. Like if you know, old shorts, I would show you that I rubbed off or covered up Autobot logos and Decepticon logos. I do that, and the main reason I do that is because the whole thing is Robots in Disguise. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little petty, so sometimes I don't collect specific figures because they're not Earth vehicles. Like, that's kind of my main reason for not getting I can't think of it now. For not getting a lot of. That's my main reason for not getting any real Cup figure. I do want to get the old Generations Cup, where he's like that Toyota like pickup. But yeah, that's my real reason. Like, a lot of figures, modern figures that I don't buy are because they don't have Earth like vehicles that I think are believable. And I love vehicles. Okay, I love sci-fi vehicles. Like I can't think of it off the top of my head, but the Batmobile, that's a great vehicle. Or the this mask is shifting so much. I'm so sorry. Or the I really can't think of it right now. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments. But what is? It's gonna bug me now for so long because I can't think of it. It's anyway. I love sci-fi vehicles, but for Transformers, their whole thing is they're supposed to blend into Earth, like real-world vehicles. That's why I love even series where they can't really use real vehicles. Oh, I have itch. This eye is awful. I keep getting messages. I'm so sorry. Anyway, even Transformers series like Transformers Prime and even the bullcrap that was already 2015. I love those. but I love them because the vehicles are passable as Earth vehicles. I really can't watch RID 2015 because that show is just doesn't make sense at all. Prime, I love Prime. That I grew up on that as well. Like that's great. Like magnificent right there. Oh, so that was great. Anyways, this video has gone on a little bit longer than I probably wanted it to. I don't really have a set thing. I just come on here and blab, to be honest, and you guys know that. But yeah. So there's the update, and also those of you who know, I also do Gundams. You can see a bunch of the action figures right there. I mostly only buy those when I'm bored and have money. I kind of just want to get rid of. But yeah, there's not many. I don't have many of these. I say that, but there's like, I think there's like 9 on that wall. I'm not counting, but then I got a bunch of Gundams over on the shelf with the MPM Autobots and stuff like that. As far as I'm concerned, yeah. Yeah. So I do have a list. Oh, I have one more thing. Even though I am ending mainline collecting, that's next year, or whenever Age of the Primes ends, that's only for modern figures. I have a whole list over there full of older figures from the from old Generation line, the good part of the Generation line, not Combiner Wars or any of that. So like figures from from the good part of the old Generations line all the way to pardon me, Earthrise and yeah, just Earthrise. I think Kingdom. There may be some Kingdom figures on there. I'm not 100% sure. It's all the way over there, but figures that are on that list is Sterling 30 Sandstorm, Whirl, Generations Cup, who I mentioned already, TLK Crankcase, or not Crankcase, I can't think of it, Berserker, there we go, TLK Nitro Zeus, which I have that figure, love it, I definitely recommend that figure, or any version of that mold. Even though I've only really messed with Nitro Zeus, but I highly do recommend any version of the Nitro Zeus, the Voyager mold. Where was I? Yes. I just lost my entire train of thought right there. I am so. Oh, Siege Astrotrain, who may be removed from the list. It all depends on how good the SS86 one is. And yes, that's a leaked listing. I did look that one up. Yeah, I'm replacing all the Earthrise Seekers too. Even though I'm quite literally about to order the Cone Heads. And just the one that's called Seeker that was in that Buzzworthy pack. I'm still gonna buy those because I'm Army Builder, and also I kind of want to complete this set, but I have. And yeah, I'm also working on getting SSA6 Devastator. I have Long Haul and Hook, who came in a 2-pack, and I don't like how my hair looks right there. They came in a 2-pack. I love that. And I also love the fact that DNA is releasing upgrade kits in like 2-packs for the Constructicons. Like it was Scrapper and Bone Crusher, and of course Long Haul and Hook, and then they have Scavenger and Mixmaster, and then I think they're releasing one last kit to extend and center his knees, his lower legs, and what I hope is they do arm extenders and give us opposable hands. And yeah, that's what I hope they do. And I think what they're gonna do with Superion, who I'm also very interested in. I love the aerial bots. I love the idea of that, and the fact that He was one of 2 combiners they released this year. I love that. I don't love the frame idea, specifically for the legs. In fact, that's an issue with a lot of that's my closet. With a that's the issue a lot of people have with Superion. That doesn't look like it's going to be an issue with Bruticus, mainly because Mark, who is actually at Hasbro, he goes by Mark Clonus on Instagram. Go check him out. He showed us that Brawl actually transforms into the leg. He just doesn't transform into like something to plug on, like with Breakdown, Wild Rider, and Air Raid, and I don't remember the other aerial bot leg. I learned their names. I just don't know which one is the leg. Comment that down below if you know. And I can't wait to see what they do with Bruticus. I can't wait to see if they'll do the Protect-A-Boss, because personally, I really like the Protect-A-Boss. I just think it's a cool concept. I think it's a cool idea to give Ratchet another medic on the team. I think it's a great idea to give Prowl Streetwise kind of like a little partner. Even Groove. Groove could be a little partner too for both of them, you know? And First Aid. Or no, not First Aid. Blades. A lot of you may know as the rescue bot who I don't really know how old my audience is. I know my cousin and my buddy from the old gaming club I used to went to who subscribed to me on here. Even Wyatt. Hi Wyatt. How are you? How you holding up out there in Colorado? Is it snowing yet? What? Yeah, Blades. I love that aerial support. More aerial support. Go. Woohoo! Though I do think Hotspot is probably just going to be a remold of not Bruticus. Oh, I can't think of his name. Onslaught, like he always is. I've rambled for long enough, long past I wanted to. Yeah, I'm about at 22 minutes right now. I'm gonna wrap this up. Let me think. If you want reviews on any of the Transformer figures you have seen in today's video, go check out MGO316, That Toy Guy, and Jobby the Hong. I'm sure all of them have some videos on some of these figures. They will be linked in the description down below for video reviews on any. I guess I didn't really show any Gunpla. For I guess anything on the plane models I showed you, just search up 172nd F-14 Tomcat and not 172nd F-14, 172nd F-15 or F-20. My brain has stopped working. It's late at night. I've gotten so many texts. I don't know what's going on. 172nd F-22 videos and 148 scale F-14 videos. And for any, I don't. You guys probably don't care about those because I don't really care about them. That's kind of why they're displayed like that. But yeah. Or okay, I'm just gonna end it here. Good night, everybody.